Across America, leftists, many of whom certainly did not vote for Hillary Clinton, took to the streets to protest against Donald Trump's election. In LA, they tagged police cars with the graffiti F Trump. In New York, Lady Gaga led protests at Trump Tower, which is just awesome. In Philadelphia, unhinged leftists tagged a window with swastikas and the slogan, Sieg Heil 2016. Protests also broke out in Chicago and Boston and other major cities. The media naturally played down violence and arrests. In Chicago, for example, 5 people were arrested. The Chicago Tribune headline said 5 arrested after largely peaceful Trump protests downtown. I don't remember that headline about the Tea Party. 10 arrested after largely peaceful Tea Party event. Republican Tea Parties who were entirely peaceful never received this kind of treatment. But these protests raise a couple of questions. First, why? When Barack Obama won re-election in 2012, conservatives were deeply depressed. We didn't hold mass protests. Elections are elections. We protested Obamacare. We protested TARP. We protested executive amnesty. We did not protest the election itself. And President-elect Trump, whom, by the way, I opposed throughout the primaries and didn't vote for during the general, and I think he's a bad person, but he hasn't done anything yet. I think he's an objectionable, again, I don't think he's a good person, but his victory doesn't change that. But as I wrote yesterday, I hope he proves me wrong about that, and I'm going to give him a chance to prove me wrong about all of that. But no matter what you think about Trump as a person, he hasn't done anything yet as president. He's not president yet. He's president-elect. So what are they protesting other than reality? Do they think that Donald Trump is sitting there going, oh, they're protesting. I guess I won't be president now. Or is he actually just going to bathe in their salty, bitter tears? Second, what comes after this? If the Democrats are protesting Trump before he even does anything, what can we expect when he actually begins acting as president? Will the left begin engaging in mass violence beyond mere protest? The left's histrionic rioting helped generate exactly the sort of anger that led to a President Trump. Their continued rioting won't get him reelected. Trump won because Americans didn't show up for Hillary, not because of some enormous surge for Trump, who actually may end up winning fewer popular votes than Mitt Romney. But it certainly will not convince Americans to join the idiotic, ridiculous, and stupid anti-Trump crowd. I'm Ben Shapiro. This is The Ben Shapiro Show. Okie doke. So here we are. So much to get to today, and so much hilarity. I mean, they promised hilarity, and hilarity shall be delivered. I mean, we were promised a circus. The clowns are all here. It's just fantastic all the way across the board. I promise we'll get to all of it. First, we have to say hello to our friends over at Birch Gold. So, if in these uncertain times you are worried about the economy, I think, honestly, I'm a little less worried about the economy now than I was before, but I am more worried about the Fed raising the interest rates, which would send real estate and the stock market plummeting. If you're worried about those sorts of things, you need to hedge your bets with birchgold.com. birchgold.com/Ben. And you go there, you get a free kit. It's like a 16-page kit about investing in precious metals. They have an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. They can help you shift your IRA or 401k into precious metals without tax consequences. Again, these are the folks I would trust if I were investing in precious metals, and I do. It's birchgold.com/Ben. Okay, so I have to say that everything is just hysterically funny. Everything has now entered. We've entered the realm of the absurd, and we are beyond anything remotely resembling reality. This alternative reality that we entered into about 15 months ago now is going to continue for 4 years. And what's bizarre about this alternative reality is that people like me who think that Donald Trump is basically a bad person we're rooting eagerly for him to do some pretty good things. And I think he's going to do some pretty good things, particularly early in his presidency. But we'll get to that in a minute. First, we have to get to the story of the day. It's just... oh, my God. Donald Trump goes to the White House. President-elect Trump. President-elect Donald Trump. President-elect Donald Trump goes to the White House to meet the outgoing president, Barack Obama. And it is just glorious. It is, justice can be done through weird channels. This is true. Like, I don't think that Donald Trump has met justice for all of the terrible things he did during the primaries in the general, but he is delivering justice like Wyatt Earp in Tombstone to President Obama. Imagine Barack Obama, and your image of yourself is you're this great statesperson. You are a wonderful thinker. You're a deep man. You are a transformative president, the first black president in American history. You're a man who acts with the dignity of Martin Luther King and the forethought of Gandhi. You are just God's gift to the world. And your successor, who's going to wipe out all of the things that you did, all of them, is a reality TV show star you consider to be an illiterate orangutan. And that's what just happened at the White House. Look at that picture. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. This is everything. This picture is everything. Oh, it's phenomenal. Okay, so for those who are going to be listening to this on the podcast later and can't actually see this picture. Oh my God. So it's Donald Trump giving the Trump finger to the press. Oh my God. It's so great. Trump giving the Trump finger to the press, the same finger that he used to fire Omarosa. He's giving to the press right now, sitting next to Barack Obama, who looks like he had a rod rammed straight up his ass. And he is and Obama is sitting stark straight in his chair and gazing off into the distance like a Vietnam War vet who saw all of his buddies get blown away. And then behind them is a bust of Abraham Lincoln frowning at the floor. Oh my God. Abraham Lincoln mourning for his country. Abraham Lincoln, who it turns out came back to life just to shoot himself in the back of the head. Because this is what, oh my God, this is what America has become. It's phenomenal. Come on, I can't. Oh my God. So again, this is Barack Obama's worst nightmare come to life. This is all the nightmares rolled into one. It is all of the nightmares, and they are all wonderfully coming true for Barack Obama. And here's another picture. Oh my God. You see the Statue of Liberty, the picture of the painting, the Statue of Liberty in the background as her torch goes out. And you see Barack Obama sitting there, this guy who thinks that he is the God King of the United States, the man who is supposed to be the great leader who restored America to dignity and wonder. And there's Barack Obama leaning into camera looking like he wants to die. And Donald Trump sitting there like, give me your birth certificate right now, or Obamacare's on the table. It's just every bit of justice that Obama deserved. It's all the things. It's all of them. I can't stand Donald Trump, as you know, on a personal level. I think that he's going to do some good things as president, or at least I hope he will, and I'm willing to give him time to change as a man. But the fact that he is who he is what makes this wonderful. If this had just been Marco Rubio accepting from Barack Obama, justice has not been done. The fact that it is Donald Trump accepting from Barack Obama is what makes this so wonderful, because it is Donald Trump, a man who is a reality TV show clown man, him accepting from a guy who considers himself to be the most dignified human ever to walk the earth. And look at this handshake. Trump treating it like he's about to he's about to take the presidency of the United States, and Obama looking at him like, I can't believe that this is in the mirror. And that's really what this is about, because Obama's vision of himself, this is the truth about Obama and Trump. Trump is just Obama without some of the trappings. Not with regard to policy, with regard to personality. And the way I say this is that they're both narcissists, obviously, but beyond that, the reality TV show star nature of Donald Trump, and he is, I mean, this whole campaign was a reality TV show. That reality TV show star, the fact a reality TV show star is now the president-elect of the United States, that is a direct reflection of the fact that Barack Obama was a celebrity reality TV show star for 8 years. That's what this is. I mean, for example, here is Barack Obama. We'll do selfie stick Barack here. And this is the president of the United States, right? This is, and there are those of us who said at the time, this is undignified. This is not what the presidency is for. You got Barack Obama winking to himself in the selfie stick. You got Barack Obama hanging out in Hollywood every 5 minutes. I mean, he shuts down traffic in LA where we are every week. He's out here doing Jimmy Kimmel. You got Barack Obama doing this routine where he is doing interviews with Glozell, right? The lady who bathes in Fruit Loops. Right? He is a reality TV show star. He is a celebrity. It's why his popularity ratings are high. And it's why for the same reason his popularity ratings are high, but his policies mean nothing. That's how you get Donald Trump, because you go from reality TV show star to reality TV show star. Obama doesn't see himself that way, but that's who he is, and you can see it. So, we'll skip ahead a little bit. You guys, can you grab clip 22? So this is Barack Obama reading mean tweets on Jimmy Kimmel. And this, again, this is everything. This is, you want to know how Donald Trump got to be president of the United States. It's all right here in this small clip from Jimmy Kimmel with Barack Obama.
President Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point at real Donald Trump. Well, at real Donald Trump, at least I will go down as a president.
Right now, a historic moment. We can now project the winner of the presidential race. CNN projects Donald Trump wins the presidency. The business tycoon and TV personality capping his improbable political journey.
And that's justice right there. That is justice coming in the form of Donald Trump to Barack Obama, and justice is indeed sweet. It may, again, do I think it's good for the country that we now have a reality TV show star running it? I'll wait till I see his policies. Do I think that he's somebody who would strike me as qualified for the office? No. As I said to my wife, you've studied for years and years and years to be a doctor. If somebody made the head of your hospital a guy who had once played operation, then you'd have a right to be then you'd have a right to be slightly worried about it or slightly concerned about it. Maybe he'll do some good stuff, but but by the same token, when it comes to just justice for Barack Obama, just justice for Barack Obama, karma, it is spectacular, spectacular. And it wasn't just, by the way, that tweet. Again, the tweet there, he's on Kimmel. He reads a Trump tweet saying he'll never be, and then he says you'll never be president, and drops it on Kimmel as a reality star. You're only on Kimmel if you're a reality star, right? He is a reality star, and he's replaced by a reality star, and you can see all of his visions of himself shattering in those pictures with Donald Trump. and it's not just that, right? I mean, it's Seth Meyers taunting Donald Trump about Barack Obama. This is I think clip 23. It's just, here's Seth Meyers is at the White House Correspondents' Dinner in 2011. Same deal.
Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
And there's Trump sitting there, right? It wasn't a joke. It wasn't a joke.
Donald Trump often appears on Fox, which is ironic because a fox often appears on Donald Trump's head. If you're at the Washington Post table with Trump and you can't finish your entree, don't worry, the fox will eat it. Gary Busey said recently that Donald Trump would make a great president. Of course, he said the same thing about an old rusty birdcage he found. Donald Trump owns the Miss USA pageant, which is great for Republicans because it will streamline their search for a vice president.
Now, I know that he's taken some flack lately, but no one is happier, no one is prouder to put this birth certificate matter to rest than the Donald. And that's because he can finally get back to focusing on the issues that matter. Like, did we fake the moon landing? What really happened in Roswell? And where are Biggie and Tupac? All kidding aside, obviously we all know about your credentials and breadth of experience. For example, no, seriously, just recently in an episode of Celebrity Apprentice, at the steakhouse, the men's cooking team did not impress the judges from Omaha Steaks. And there was a lot of blame to go around, but you, Mr. Trump, recognized that the real problem was a lack of leadership. And so ultimately you didn't blame Little John or Meatloaf. You fired Gary Busey. And these are the kind of decisions that would keep me up at night.
Okay, there's Barack Obama being a reality TV show star at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, making fun of Donald Trump, doing it on Kimmel, making fun of Donald Trump. All of this is why Donald Trump is where Donald Trump is. The only way that you get to this level with the American presidency is because we've been there before, and we were there before in the form of a guy who thinks of himself as a dignified man who can sneer at Donald Trump. So I just had to point out the absolute hilarity and wonder of it, because it truly is amazing and wonderful. We have to break for just a second. Say hello to our friends over at Hint Water. So this water is delicious, Hint Water. It's just water. It's not sugar. They don't put artificial flavoring in there. It's all natural. But you taste just a smidgen of flavor of these various flavors. It's really, really good stuff. My daughter loves it. I love it. My wife loves it. It was started by a gal named Kara Golden. She was overweight and she'd been drinking diet soda, and she decided that she wanted to actually create a better tasting water because water tasted boring, and it does. It tastes boring. And so she created Hint. It's really good stuff. Right now, you can get a single variety pack shipped to your door for $15 at drinkhint.com/Ben. drinkhint.com/Ben. And normally that's $24. You get it for $15 if you use the /Ben. And that's pineapple, watermelon, crisp apple, and blackberry. It's drinkhint.com/Ben. This stuff is really, really, really good. I enjoy it. People in the office didn't even know they were an advertiser, and they're walking around drinking these bottles. It really is first rate. Okay, so that's on the hilarious side. On the hilarious side, there is Donald Trump visiting the White House and demonstrating in full karmic effect what Barack Obama is to the world, and it's just glorious. On the other comedic side, there are a bunch of anti-Trump protesters who have been going around making jerks of themselves, and they look like fools. And it does demonstrate what Trump is up against in the sense that the left has already pre-decided that he's going to be awful, and they're going to oppose anything he does. And that's not a shock, but I'm old enough to remember when Rush Limbaugh said that he hoped Barack Obama would fail and that his agenda would fail, and the left thought that was unpatriotic and awful. I guess we're back to the era of dissent being patriotic again. Here's a video of some anti-Trump protesters yesterday.
There will be casualties on both sides. There will be, because people have to die to make a change in this world. But Trump, enough with your racism. Stop splitting families. Don't split my family.
Okay, and then she eventually said she says people are going to have to die on both sides. Yeah, lady, I don't see you doing the dying. And all these people who say they're going to participate in violent protest, there was a lot of talk that Donald Trump supporters would be violent. All the people who voted for Donald Trump were people who were very ticked at Barack Obama. None of them rioted after Barack Obama won in 2012. But Democrats get to get away with anything. UCSD, University of California, San Diego, you're seeing some of the same sort of stuff. Here's some of the students protesting. I think this is last night. Think this is going to accomplish? Nothing. It's not going to accomplish anything other than to toxify Trump before he even is able to do a single thing in office, which is really quite despicable. Now, you're free to do all this stuff. It's your prerogative, but the idea that Donald Trump is going to suddenly resign his office because a bunch of whiny college students have decided they don't want to accept the results of a duly enacted election, that's utter foolishness. And these things continue. Here's another anti-Trump protest breaking out, and it's from Mediaite.
I'm here because my ancestors came to this country 100 years ago, and they knew people who were burned in factory fires, and people like Donald Trump would have let them die and not allowed factory safety legislation to take place.
We stand together! We stand! Donald Trump has got to go! Hey, hey!
I would like to stop it there. I would love to see a poll of the people who are yelling about Trump and see how many of them who are protesting the elections, how many of them actually voted. I guarantee you a bunch of these people didn't vote. A bunch of these people didn't vote, and now they're ticked off because they don't like the results of the election. It's getting uglier than that. This is a video of reportedly a Trump voter being dragged from his car and beaten. This has been making the rounds as well. This is, you can see these are a couple of black youths beating a white guy up after pulling him from his car. And he must have had a Trump bumper sticker, and that's how they know, something along those lines. And they're punching him and beating him. If that's the direction this country is going to go because of Trump, first of all, I don't think that Donald Trump is going to stand for that. And that's one of the reasons Donald Trump was elected, and that's a very good thing. Nobody should stand for this kind of crap. This sort of stuff has to stop, and if the left continues to do this, the backlash that the left saw in 2012 is going to be a hell of a lot larger in 2016.